We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Aidan says he's planning to mount a projector screen in one of his bedrooms. He has a Sony VPLHW45ES. Jesus. Why don't they just give these...
It's a nice projector.
I'm sure it's fine. Can we be real here? It's just, these names are, they're killing me. Anyway, he has plans for a 120-inch screen. He asks, is the Peerless PRG-UNV, UNV, of course, is universal. Excuse me. Wow, that kind of snuck out there. A good choice for a ceiling mount. And as far as I can tell, as long as this projector doesn't weigh more than 50 pounds, it's perfectly fine.
I mean, that's a very nice projector mount. It's got the little worm gear adjustments. So really fine adjustments if you want them. It's really nice to have. I think it's more than you need to spend on a projector mount. I don't think it's really necessary. If you got it, I'd be like, you got a very nice projector mount. But to me, it's a little bit more than you actually need.
Well, maybe he's got like an uneven ceiling, or he's got some concerns, and he really wants to make sure that's absolutely dead straight, and that's fine. He didn't ask
us. It's like $100, so it's not like it's insanely
expensive.
$100,
dude. It's $100.
I mean, you could go to Monoprice and get one for like $20. So
yeah. Really, with projector mounts, what you're looking for, in my opinion, is it depends on what your flexibility is. You know, most projector mounts, you'll be able to find them very easily that will fit your projector, whatever it might be. So what you need to know is, how much do I need to be able to adjust this thing, and how long the pole is going to be, and how much adjustment I want there. Am I going to be switching projectors in the future, or is this going to be the one I'm going to die with? Or if I buy another projector, I'm okay with having to buy another mount if it comes down to that. Most of these things are pretty universal. I mean, if this is the one you like, dude, get it.
Right,
I'm fine with that.
Because it's very nice.
Yeah.
I got no problem recommending it. So, yeah.
So for screen choices, he's thinking a silver ticket, most likely acoustically transparent. Any reason not to choose acoustically transparent material? It's more expensive.
It's more expensive, and being the woven material, there is, if you get close enough, if you get too close to it, you can start seeing the weave. Generally about 10 feet or farther, and you're fine.
What it comes down to is, are you going to put the speakers behind the screen? Because if you're not going to put the speakers behind the screen, do not buy acoustically transparent. I mean, I can't see any benefit in doing acoustically transparent.
I mean, you can maybe still put some acoustic treatment behind it, like you would,
you could do that anyways.
Have a screen,
and especially if you're doing bass trapping back there, the bass doesn't give me crap about that screen.
But maybe he's thinking this will move to another room in the future where he would have it. There's
but
all
that's
kinds
not what he said. He asked, is there any reason to not to choose it? I'm like, all of the reasons.
Price, and if you're sitting closer than 10 feet.
I mean, if there's a reason to choose it, then you should choose it. But if there's no reason to choose it, no specific reason to choose it, which is I'm putting my speakers behind it, then you shouldn't choose it, in my opinion. So how do we recommend covering the window? He thought it was he'd use some leftover blackout curtains to cut a square larger than the window. Well, if you go with acoustically transparent, it would also be light transparent as well.
Yes, a little bit.
Which is an issue. All I did with mine is it has like Leavenworth blinds or whatever behind it. Whatever the plastic crappy blinds. They might be wood. I don't know. I don't touch that thing. Anyways, I just close the blinds, put the screen up, because it's not acoustically transparent, and you will occasionally see like a little halo of light going over the top of the screen, just a little bit during the brightest days of the summer. If you want, then you could do exactly what you said, which is just tack up. I mean, literally take any material that's opaque and just thumbtack it around the outside of this thing, and you'd be good to go.
I often suggest tinfoil, because
tinfoil is
very, very cheap,
totally
and very,
trashy.
very opaque.
That's very trashy, dude. For real, you can't do tinfoil.
But if you put like a blind that's like within the window well, then you put tinfoil over the opening, and then you put a cheap little curtain over that, so you don't see it from the inside. People only see the blinds from the outside, and in between sandwiched is tinfoil. That would be completely opaque to light.
It would be, but just do the material. Just do the material. the tinfoil. I'm always worried that like the base is gonna like start rattling and stuff or whatever. Because if you do it right, it should. He was thinking of building some kind of support brackets to hang off the wall to hold the projector screen versus mounting to the ceiling. See, now I'm really concerned about why he's having acoustically transparent if he's mounting something to the ceiling.
Maybe he wants to put his center speaker behind it. That would totally make sense.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Most of these screens come with some sort of mounting option. So I was thinking of doing something similar by putting, basically putting some wood, just attaching wood to the wall, the thickness that I wanted, so I had extra thickness behind it. Ended up not needing it. I mean, it's got like an inch or two or whatever it is back there. It's not a lot, but it was enough to put speaker wire down and stuff like that. That was pretty much what I needed to do.
No, L brackets. That's all you need.
Yeah,
L brackets off your wall, and then hang your screen off the L bracket.
If you're going to do it hanging, yeah. But the wall mounting brackets that they have in the silver ticket stuff, it's basically two big rows across the back of the thing,
right?
And they slide, so it's perfect because they don't have to be centered. There's no like centering on it.
Yeah, you can go into a stud.
You go into a stud.
The stud doesn't have to be exactly where you need your screen to be.
And then you put the screen where you want it to be, and then you can kind of slide the screen around if you need to. So there's no pros or there's no cons to going the way that you're talking about. Perfectly fine if you want to do it that way. L brackets, like he's saying, to actually hang it, or just whatever. It's all fine. We need a little bit more information, dude. To be honestly, be real with it. Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.